Okay, so what is your awesome sauce? This is really important stuff. Please watch this whole video. I'm just going to explain this page, and this is the foundation of everything. You don't want to get this part wrong. You want to be careful about it and make sure you do it right because your business depends on it. All right, so the first step in creating your real estate marketing system is to cook up some awesome sauce. You might also hear this referred to as your hook. Or your something of value. This is the thing that people will trade you their contact info for, right? So think about yourself online. You're browsing websites and you see this web form and it says, hey, throw me your email address and you'll get this stuff, right? And how do you determine whether or not you're going to give them the email address? You think to yourself, well, what's in it for me? Is that thing cool enough? Do I want it? Is it worth me parting with my email address? You're going to have to create something or offer something that is at least that good. And one rule of thumb would be, is this something that somebody might pay for? I'm going to give it away for free, but would they maybe pay for it? Is it that valuable to somebody? Live by that rule of thumb and you'll be good. Now what I have here is a list of some things you might do as a real estate agent, real estate pro. And let's just go through these real quick. Below this list are some tutorials about actually putting the content online, right? So the actual mechanics behind it, like if somebody opts in, after they opt in and give you their contact info, how to get your content online. And this is going to be different, depending on the awesome sauce or the hook you choose, but the actual putting stuff on a page is sort of universal. So you'll see some videos here. Pay special attention to this stuff about creating screencast videos like what I'm doing right now. Creating YouTube videos, that kind of stuff, how to create online reports. You'll find that all toward the bottom of this page, okay? And use support for this stuff if you're sort of lost. If you need to know like how to embed a YouTube video or something, you can't find a tutorial, just say, hey guys, how do I do this? And we'll let you know. All right, but let's go through some of these items right here, maybe get you a little excited and get you thinking about what you're going to do, what you're going to feature on your main site as your awesome sauce. All right, you can offer a weekly foreclosure list, and a lot of our members have been doing this for a while, and they do it successfully just offering the list, right? But you're going to get much better, much better, like 2, 3, maybe 10 times as much success if you couple that with either a video of the week, or it doesn't have to be of the week, just say get my future videos. So this implies that what you're going to do is actually give them a video or two to start with, right? Maybe you'll show them a current video. You'll land them on a page with a current video and then offer future videos. So that's a really good one, bank-owned foreclosure videos coupled with a list. Bank-owned property tour announcements, there's a little distinction there. You could say, hey, every week or two, every 3 weeks, I do a bank-owned property tour. I pull together some properties, I get permission from the listing agents, whatever, and I'll take all the people on my list, I'll take you around, and in 15-minute intervals, we'll look at these hot deals. We do this every Wednesday morning at 11, maybe, right? Something like that. If you'd like to know about the properties on our next tour, or be notified when we're going to do our next tour, the beauty of this one is you don't have to even have a tour set up, right? You just say, we'll let you know when we do our next tour. Enter your email here. We'll give you the details. On the thank you page, you can give them the email, or you can just say thanks. We'll let you know, right? Maybe give them a list of current bank-owned properties in the area or something. Remember, that thank you page is where you're sort of giving what you promised, starting to build the relationship. So think of it that way. So that's your bank-owned property tour. You can do the same thing, luxury property tour in a neighborhood. Just go wild with that idea as a framework. You can do first-time buyer webinar. Use GoToWebinar, or there are some free services that'll let you do webinars, right? So you can have people sign up for your webinar. So do some slides, just as you would do something live. Create the webinar, maybe run some Facebook ads to it or something. We'll get to traffic generation later, but get people to your webinar sign-up page and have them sign up for that. And of course, the thing they're getting there is just a confirmation that they're signed up for the webinar, right? That's pretty easy to create the thank you there. List of luxury foreclosures, that's just like the video of the week. That's just a little more niche down. To give you an example, instead of just giving a list, give a more specific list. Luxury videos of the week or month, right? So do a penthouse tour if you got penthouses in your market, or do a mansion tour once a month. Just gather one listing, get permission, or if you have this kind of inventory, go and do it. and people want to see how the 1% live, right, so to speak. So you should do pretty well with that. Remember, the idea isn't that you're only going to sell luxury homes. You're going to attract all people in your marketplace who are interested, at least halfway interested, and then over time, you're going to become branded in their head. You're going to gain top of mind status as their real estate pro of choice. You could do, this is a really good one, just do the picture or the video of the week. Take a video of a street in your area and post it to your site and say, hey, who can guess where this is? Right? Pretty simple stuff. Or a picture, or a person. Who can guess where this is? Do it every few days, right? And have people know that they're going to come to your site and they're going to guess what it is. It's local interest, it's interesting, very easy for you to get done. And then you have a, the lead capture offer is just sign up to get my future picture of the week. And of course, you'll have other stuff related to real estate on your site. But that's a pretty easy one to get done. Deals and steals, motivated seller alerts. There are ways to put together lists like this or hand pick lists. So just post to your site the 5 hot deals of that week. Enter your email address. I'll send you next week's list. Pretty easy stuff. Weekly live real estate strategy session. Actually, just thought of this one today on our own ReTechulous strategy session. Hey, maybe you could do like a meetup, but it's virtual, it's online, where you just talk about real estate. People can ask you questions. What are the hot buys? You could feature a property too in the beginning. Just let it go where it may. Again, this would be delivered using GoToWebinar or something like that. Short sale guide, I threw that in there because I know a lot of people are using it. It's going to be harder to target sellers, so don't go straight for this one. I know you want to list short sales. A lot of it's hot right now. You might do better to actually start on the buyer side of this and wait for the seller leads to come in. But you can always, if you can prepare a really good foreclosure or seller report, do it. A local neighborhood guide, do a PDF or a series of YouTube videos featuring different neighborhoods, and then offer people the opportunity to download that. What neighborhoods are best to invest in? You can drill that down, right? So create that report. You guys noticing we're going to make you do a little work here? If you're afraid of that, let me just take a break because we get this a lot. People, what do I do next? Why aren't leads just pouring out the other side? This is not what this is about. Please, if you're watching this video, just cancel now, request a refund if you're not willing to do this work. All right, just a sidebar. So create the local neighborhood guide. I know it's a little bit of work, but guess what? Somebody searching outside of your marketplace, moving in, they see this thing, they're going to download it. All right, they don't know the neighborhoods in your area. Provide some real value to them before you even meet them. They're going to download this guide. You're going to show them what's what. They're going to think, oh my God, this guy needs to show me around because he's going to make sure I get the right deal and I end up living where I want to be. So local neighborhood guide. I guess that's similar to a relocation kit, but just phrased it that way. Lease purchase homes videos, a list of lease purchase homes. We bring this one up. You guys might want to check out the content library, which is see under the tools menu. You should have access to that on the site. And we have about 45, 60 videos, and some of them are grouped. Right, so we have like a group of lease purchase homes content, like how to find a lease purchase home, stuff like that. So you may be able to just swipe some of our content or retool some of it and use it for your own. And there's some other ideas in there, such as the negotiating series, things like that. So this is a variation on the idea we mentioned already, a series of videos. Will prompt people to opt in because it's sort of like opt in for this free training series, right? You can give them 7 videos. People know that you buy info products for $27, $47, $97. Well, you're going to give them this for free. All they got to do is give you an email address. And similar, how to buy an REO or bank-owned property. Content in the content library. So you might see other stuff below this video. We may pop more ideas in here if you have one you want to suggest. The idea here was to just give you some sort of things that we know work or will work, stuff that has a high likelihood of allowing you to build an audience around it. All right, but feel free to be flexible here. If you have a question about your hook or you have an idea on how to deliver it, use support, right? And then make sure you do whatever is appropriate to deliver what you're offering on a thank you page. So what you want to do before you proceed to the next phase, this whole process, is actually create the thank you page. Don't worry about the form that you're going to use for people to opt in or any of that. Just put this content on a page on your Awesome Real Estate website. There is a tutorial down here, how to create a thank you page on your Awesome Real Estate website. We go into how to create the property searches on the thank you page, things like that. So watch some of those videos, watch whatever is appropriate for what you want to do, and if you need help, use support. And thanks for listening to me ramble on. Welcome to the members area.